Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Dodgy Judge's Garage. And welcome to my channel again. I am in the Ford Mondeo today. Yes, this is my other car. It's an absolute gem. It's a year 2000 Mark II. With a 2-litre 16-valve engine with a blacktop engine. Yeah, it's very good. I bought this 6 years ago with only 24,000 miles on the clock for £1,000 plus a scrap car. So yeah, it was an absolute steal 6 years ago with so little mileage on the clock. I've not really had much problems with it. It's just been a really good car to have, really. I blew a clutch up at 60,000 miles. Oh, the seat caught fire. Yeah, only minor things. I mean, we can overlook the fire because, well, obviously the car's still here, so it's all right. Yeah, I've had this car now for 6 years. I've done 50,000 miles in it, roughly. So it was my daily driver for quite a while. But obviously 2 years ago I got the Micra, which has been an absolute beast of a car to own. Yeah, this car is really strong. I mean, the engine just pulls like a train. You would never think this was a well, 18-year-old car, because it's what it is. But everything is just still tight as a drum, I tell you. I mean, the engine is smooth as a whistle. Everything works, minus the electric seat, because it caught fire, and the screen for the air conditioning to tell you what temperature it is. Apart from that, it's been brilliant. It's not the best handling car, but it goes around a corner quite nicely, I must say. Do get a bit of mid-corner understeer, but she's quite a big car, so you would understand that. The good thing about being a big car, though, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. I fit a whole bed. It's a kid's bed, but it was a whole bed, and it's a car. How many cars have you known to be able to fit a bed? I mean, why is this steaming up? We've got a bit of condensation going on here. Yeah, so yeah, it's an absolute beast. My Mondeo! Woo! Yeah, I mean, she goes incredibly well. The main reason I don't use it for my daily driver is my right foot seems rather heavy. It's a big size 12 foot, so it's bound to be a bit heavy, isn't it, really? But yeah, when my foot feels really heavy, I mean, it goes down to about 4 miles to the gallon. That gets quite expensive. But it does feel beautiful. Most of the car is stock. I've had a few little tweaks and touches to the engine, just minor things, really. Yeah, she's pretty good. Unfortunately, being now she's 18 years old, and it's my family car as well as my weekend car. Car parking dings, they're a mother trucker, I tell you. No one gives a shit anymore, especially in the last year or so. I've never known so many. I think it's because I'm parking in the children's spots, because obviously we've got a child now with us on board. But yeah, quick pull. 5,000, 6,000 change kit. Okay, best slow down before I break the law. Yeah. She's pretty quick. She does 0 to 60 in around 8.5 seconds, which for a big car is pretty impressive. I'm currently actually on my way for its annual test, which is a bit of a pain, because I'm a little bit worried. You always have a bit of a worry when you're going for your annual test for your MOT. So, but I'm sure she'll do well. She is an absolute gem. Yeah, so I've had a few ups and downs with her, I must admit. I broke a drive shaft once as well. That was completely my fault. Trying to pull out of a car was coming the other way. I thought, I'll get out of it. I'll get out. I went full blast. I did get out because it snapped. That was a real pain in the ass. I looked like a right dick as well because I was properly going for it. Yeah, so luckily some guys actually helped me push it back onto the side of the road. Because I did actually just roll out, which is quite embarrassing. Yeah, so yeah. She's alright. She's alright. She does well for a very old car. And to be honest, when she's cleaned up, I know she's got a bit of a problem with the paint on the front of the car. I do hope to get that done one day, but obviously things cost money. I don't have money, so things take time. Also, the alloy wheels need a bit of a refurb because they're looking a bit shit. This wing mirror, I scraped this wing mirror getting into work because we have quite a narrow alleyway getting into my parking place. And yeah, I scraped it once when I was reversing out of it. Wasn't a great idea. But yeah, I really like this car. I must admit, I've been in a fair few cars in my time, quite a lot of new cars as well, and nothing feels this good. Everything in this car feels high quality, and there's no rattles. It's all soft touch materials. The leather, I mean, the leather looks like it's brand new. You would never think this was 20 odd years old. And even the door cards are nice. There's no cheap plastic. It's all nice to touch. The only problem is a bit of the roof trim's a bit crappy, but you would never believe this was 20 years old, really. I mean, well, they made these for ages. I mean, the Mark 1s wasn't much different. Yeah, she's alright. It's a good old car. And just as a little bonus clip, yeah, the car just passed its MOT, so she's good for another 12 months, which is a bonus. She done really well. She didn't have anything wrong whatsoever, so she's a good little girl. Yeah, you are. Yes. Beautiful car.